Hey, this is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball next on the show. Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Standing in, Jonathan Villar. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Marlins, the center fielder, number 2, Jonathan Villar.
From the stretch. Smoke toward the hole. Rizzo is there. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
In now, Brian Anderson. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's 0 for 5. First pitch coming. Here it is. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. The 0-1. Fastball was too much for him there, swung right through it. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
The 1-2. One out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Line to the right side. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Corey Dickerson will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
1-1.
Runner goes for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. And Contreras nabs him with a strong throw to second.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
Two out, nobody on. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Caleb Smith gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Digging in now, Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
And that brings up Javi Baez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bryant over at second. Rizzo at first with no outs. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2-0 pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Runners are at first and second with one away. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. The 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Striding in, Wilson Contreras. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Contreras tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Liner in there for a base hit. 1 run is scored. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Here's Jason Hayward now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's there. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And to score as the runner from third, it's a 3-0 game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Settling in now, Ian Happ. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. Has a look, now the pitch.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defenders standing flat-footed for much longer.
Three runs already home here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
In now, David Bodie, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Ready with the 1-0. Not close, it's 2-0. Bodie, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Cubs 4 and the Marlins nothing. Leading off the inning, Jesus Aguilar, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch on its way. That just misses off the inside for ball one.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. Now here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw bounces up to him at the bag, and he's able to cover up and hang on. Not the most fluid play, but he's out nonetheless. Stepping in, Isan Diaz. He's set. Here it comes. Bases are empty. One man out. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Late that time for a strike. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They trail here 4-0. In, Yu Darvish, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Yu Darvish.
First pitch on its way. And they start him out away with a called strike. check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Swing and a liner. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have gotten lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Ready now, Chris Bryant. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. From the stretch.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
A runner at second, nobody out. One and two.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-2 is taken for ball two.
So that's two pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Racing back the center fielder. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon, as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game. Eliezer Hernandez enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Eliezer Hernandez.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now,
44.
as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Here's Javier Baez. Righty against righty, as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2 balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo home run there for Javi Baez as they have widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. One and 1 to Schwarber. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. To short, hit hard, reined in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next to the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He hit a sac fly earlier. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. We played 2 full. The Cubbies are in front 8-0. New inning set to get underway. Ready now for the Marlins, Lewis Brinson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes.
Well, that's not where he wanted that curveball. It kind of backed up and stayed in. That can be effective sometimes, but it usually doesn't have the same hard bite.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Popped up. Bodie moving to his left. One down.
Batting it, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
So digging in now, Miguel Rojas. He's set and the pitch.
That's the ball.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
One out, nobody on. This is line to left. Schwarber is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Eliezer Hernandez.
Now at the plate, Eliezer Hernandez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Forward.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
2 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Boy, D-Roy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
At the plate now, Brian Anderson, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Now it's 2-0. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Pitch is popped up. Bryant is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Marlins strand a pair. Still 8-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Ian Happ. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Going back is the center fielder to the track. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants.
In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
David Bodie is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. No outs, nobody on. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. There to take it is VR, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Yu Darvish.
Coming to the plate now, Yu Darvish. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
Boy, this guy right here, that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Full count, 3-2.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
skied into straightaway right. Brinson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. We played 3 full. It is now 9-0. Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Corey Dickerson.
First pitch on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Cut fastball, and it's by him, 1-1. Very high, 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
One run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. All even now, 2-2. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Isan Diaz.
Stepping in now, Isan Diaz. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to live in the outer half of the plate, then you're going to have to dive out there and get it, and that's exactly what he did. Hey, that's a heck of a job right there, going the other way after seeing 3 pitches on the outer half.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike. None out, runners at first and second. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. So striding forward now, Lewis Brinson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Just hung in there on that one. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop, Miguel.
Striding in once again, Miguel Rojas hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And this is low, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Out of play. Now the 3-2 pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was 1 strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Eliezer Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Pitch is popped up. Rizzo in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Cubs 9 and the Marlins 1. Ready for another shot now, Anthony Rizzo. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Popped him up. Aguilar in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Set to deal on 2-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
So one away here in the Chicago fourth. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Cubs are on top, 9-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Jonathan Villar.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
No strike.
Darvish delivers the 2-0.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Three and one. Here it is. Lifted the other way to left center. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
One away now for the Marlins in their half of the fifth, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, 1-0.
One out, nobody on. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. He went deep last time up.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Grounded back up the middle. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail big. It's 9-1. Bottom of the inning now. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The catcher, Wilson Contreras.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And that's over. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Fastball in there. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Hot shot down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Sterling Sharp gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Sterling Sharp.
Jason Hayward will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, strike one. Hayward, or often just J-Hay, who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
No one out with a runner at second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Now a long throw home, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
In now, David Bodie, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. Ground ball to second. This could be two. He's got it. The second for one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Now batting.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So here now's the pitcher, Yu Darvish. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Cubs lead this one 10-1. Digging in and looking for more, Jesus Aguilar. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
From the stretch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now here's the pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Isan Diaz.
So coming to the plate, Isan Diaz. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Striding into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1.
2 out, nobody on. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And now pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Miami down in order. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Digging in, Chris Bryant. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh. 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike now. A 1-1. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Rizzo will head for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
So now to the plate, Javier Baez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Line to the right side, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Now batting, Kyle Schwarber, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Into the bleachers and out of here. So it's a 2-run homer for Kyle Schwarber as the blowout continues. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
In there, 2-1.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Swing and a line drive. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward, as he'll take a look at ball one. 2 out here and a runner at second. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Oh, 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. Brinson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Alec Mills is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 30, Alec Mills.
So striding in, Lewis Brinson, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The windup and the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. That evens it up 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
The pitcher, number 56, Sterling.
Garrett Cooper will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
26, Garrett Cooper.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
At the plate now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Gets the outside corner, strike 3. Marlins leave 1. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Adam Conley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
61, Adam Conley.
Ian Happ will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Ian.
Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. At the plate, David Bodie, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. And that misses 1-1. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-1. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field as this lead got even wider. To the plate now, Alec Mills, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there, one away.
Now batting, third baseman,
Brad Boxberger comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Chris Bryant. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
And the pitch. Boxberger, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
1 strike.
The 1-1 is a sinker that gets a swinging strike. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. he offered the same pitch 3 times in a row. So I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
In now, Javier Baez, fouled off. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled away. The next 0-2.
1 ball.
2 out with a man at first. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Two and two now to Baez. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Brinson, and that's the third out. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 8th inning coming up. The Cubbies are in front, 14-1. Ready to begin the 8th. Stepping up now, Brian Anderson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1. Swing and a high chopper. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, and they remain well behind. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And he runs that one high and tight for ball one. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The three true outcomes, these guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a two-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And that's hitting one-on-one right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Oh. 1-1.
Fastball well outside. Runners on first with 1 down. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Standing in now, Ian Happ. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. One 0 count. Here it is.
2 balls, no strike.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit sharply on the ground. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
David Bodie is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand a couple, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. So stepping in, Isan Diaz starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. Hit softly down the line at first. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Bryant is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch coming, here it is.
Forward. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Happ comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Lewis Brinson.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Miami down to their last strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
14-1 the final tally here. The Chicago Cubs put up a 4-spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Yu Darvish gets the W on the mound. Caleb Smith struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.